Hi everyone, Ralph from Board Game Gateway, and thanks for joining me for part two of a game of Slay the Spire. As you saw in part one, I died. I thought let's just stick with all the same characters and start the run again. So again, I am trying to beat Ascension 5, so I am making this harder for myself in this playthrough because this board game is just all about the challenge and I want to try and nail it, right? So again, I am playing the defect, and what Ascension 5 is I get harder elites than what is in the base game. I lose 1 max HP, so I'm actually starting on 8 health rather than my usual 9. Harder events, so all the question marks on the map here are going to be more difficult. I can only hold 2 potions as opposed to 3, and I start cursed. Much like the video game, the curse is the exact same thing. So to start off this run as the defect, I'm going to roll this die to find the elite that I'll be going up against. It is a 3, so I'm going up against this Hex Ghost guy. So that's the guy we all know and love from the video game. So he's going to go up on the map here. So we start at the bottom with our first encounter. However, first I meet our old friend here, the whale. So I can gain 3 and a card, which I'm going to have to do, and I can either add a random card to your deck. This is terrible to see on the green screen, but I can add a random rare card for no punishment, or upgrade 2 random cards and gain a curse, or transform a card. I'm going to add a random rare card to my deck. Now, I'm just going to reshuffle the cards that I can upgrade, that I can gain, basically, because I can't recall if I did that. So this game is all about rinse and repeat, and then hopefully you get a run that takes you all the way through or close to it. All right, shuffle the rare cards. Random rare to my deck is Ethereal, and it says it costs 3. Defragment orb, end of turn orb effects get a +1 bonus, so that's pretty nice. So I like getting a random rare card first because you end up building around that. So I gain 3 gold, and I pick a card to get. So I either have Go for the Eyes, which is a nice 0 cost card, and a lightning attack, or the Claw. I didn't have a lot of luck with claws last round, and I'm tempted to take the lightning one because I got that really nice card, but I need to find ways to get energy to really capitalize on that. So yeah, let's take Trusty Lightning as my first card. Thank you, Meow's Blessing. Let's get rid of that. And let's go with our first encounter. So there's 4 first encounter cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see what we get. Landed 2, so that will be our first encounter. You don't have to roll the die. The video game's somewhat random, so let's make this random. So our small slime for the first encounter, and we get a potion as the reward and gain a card. So, defect, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start of the run is always exciting. We have 3 mana. And again, I have my loaded die when you play solo. So every round you roll this die and you may get the bonus. So he's going to attack me for 1. I did not get a free block. But I did not get my attack cards. But what I will do is play dual cast for 4 damage by getting rid of my lightning and kill him in 1 shot. So that is much more comfortable than it was last one. So potion I get. Flex potion, gain strength at the end of your turn and then lose strength. So strength allows your attacks to hit for +1. And we gain a card. So I got turbo, good for energy. Some frost, and draw 3 cards. I love card draw because you end up getting big decks later on. I got a trusty attack already. Turbo sounds great because I could play higher cost cards and get more out of my turn. So I might take Turbo for the extra energy, although Skim is tempting, but we'll take Turbo for extra energy. Because I want to play that 3 card in the harder battles, essentially. So let's go up the Spire. Let's take a look. So we just had our first encounter. That went off perfectly. There are harder events in this Ascension, so I may not want to take that many question marks, although I am doomed for 2 question marks no matter where I go. The elites are harder, so if I take on this elite, I won't really have an opportunity to rest anywhere unless I go here later. Do I take the hard path early? Yeah, let's make this an interesting stream. We'll take the hard path early. Although we can go here, campfire, then 1 elite. But I avoid a shop, but it means we have money for when we do hit the shop. And the elite itself is not that challenging. Like, he's challenging, sure. He puts cards in your deck that are wounds, so it'd be great to find a way to discard them, but I'm hoping with lightning and enter turbo orb effects, yeah, I should be able to beat him. So let's go the safe route. Let's go here. That's the plan. You get 3 upgrades early. Sounds pretty sweet to me. Harder event coming in. Now I will shuffle this event deck. Hope you all wish me luck on this one. I need some help. All right, so the event we get is... Oh, wow, okay. This sounds not too bad. We can upgrade Shrine. We can upgrade a card or upgrade 2 random cards and lose 2 health. 2 random cards. Let's have a look at my deck. My deck is mostly starter stuff. I'm either gonna... I'll choose to upgrade a card. I'll pray, as the card says. I'm thinking maybe to upgrade Turbo so I'm not like... Yeah, let's do that. So we'll upgrade Turbo. So Turbo normally gives you 2 energy, but now it's going to give me 3. So could be good. Defragment, I had a look at. It just gets rid of the exhaust functionality if you don't play it, the Ethereal. But that was a friendly event. So we'll put that at the bottom of the deck. It's a big deck of events. And we go to our next event. So we just did our first encounter, our event, and we'll go to the next event over here. And that is World of Goop. You fall into a puddle made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw out, but notice some of your gold is missing. You notice more left behind from unfortunate adventurers. You can either gather gold and lose 2 health, so you can get 3 gold. Gain a relic and a curse, or lose 1 coin. Oh, the curse is going to stay with me all game. Alright, I'm going to gain a relic and a curse, because relics are fun. Okay. When you rest, gain 3 health, so that's not too bad. The curses can be terrible, but so I have Decaying. Unplayable, end of turn. If this card is in your hand, take 1 damage. So this sucks. I can block out of it though, so I really want to find a way to get rid of that card. Yeah, that was one of the harder events. So we got one of the normal events, one of the harder events. So that's, you know, not a bad average, I suppose. All right, so we go up the Spire to our next combat, and then we can sort of pivot if we want to rest or if we want to hit that shop. We'll see. Let's go up to that encounter and we draw. Where is that pile? Here it is. The Jarworm. So he hits for quite hard, typically. So yeah, we kind of want to get rid of him as soon as we can. He's got 10 health. This, you know, is one of those testing early fights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I might need to rest after this. We'll see. Roll dice, see what he's doing. So he's going to hit me for 3 and then block 1. Yikes. And I drew my 2 curses and 0 block. So I'm going to have to take the 3 hits here. So this card is ethereal, so it's going to exhaust at the end of my turn. Unfortunately, I'm going to take some damage here, but let's have a look how we go. So I channel a lightning for 1 energy and hit him for 1. I will then hit him for another 1 with a strike, and then evoke an orb twice. So I evoke my lightning and do 4 damage to him. So he goes from 10 to 4 in 1 turn. But unfortunately, this curse means I take a damage. So I'm on 7 now. And then he attacks me for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm on 4 health, and he gets 1 block. So already looking a bit down and out. Roll die. 5. So this one, he's not going to attack me this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a relief. I can't draw that curse again. Cool. So attack 1. He's on 3 health. Channel a lightning. So I've used 2 energy, and then I just have block cards. So we'll get rid of those. End of turn, actually, my lightning would have hit him before. And now this is 2 damage here. But unfortunately, he's on 1 health because he does have shield. So now he's going to get 2 shield on his turn. And he's going to gain strength. So he hits for 1 harder this turn here. But I'm pretty confident I've got him before he could do anything. So I've got a 1. So he's going to attack me for 4. Alright. So I'm going to play Turbo for 3 energy and immediately put my Defragment out. End of turn orb effects get +1. So instead of these doing 1 damage, they're going to deal 2 damage each. And I'll just end my turn, and that will kill him. Perfect. So he gets rid of the strength and this block. Yeah, there it is. And we gain our reward. So we get 1 silver for the trouble, and we get to upgrade we'll gain a card, not upgrade. Ooh. I love when this happens. I get a golden ticket. This game needs to be in the video game, which I know it is, but it's not the actual golden ticket. Rare card deck. Let's take a look. Prevent the next time you lose HP. The next time you would lose HP, prevent it and exhaust this card. So it costs 2 to play it. I want lightning out as much as I can, so I'm going to take the other ball of lightning. It's not a solid card, the ball of lightning. But, you know, just drawing more cards with the curse in my deck that deals damage to me. I don't really want to cycle that through as quickly. Because it is dangerous. As you can see, I'm on 4 health already. So it's making that rest stop look appetizing to me. Yeah, let's go up towards that campfire and hope I don't die this next turn. So next encounter is the Blue Slaver. This guy also can hit quite hard. I'm feeling the Ascension levels already. That extra curse, it made that harder event like so much more detrimental, that last fight. Alright, so what's he gonna do? 2. So he's gonna hit me for 2 and weaken me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards. Yeah, alright, let's do it. So I'll play Turbo, and it says put this card in your exhaust pile. I didn't do it last turn last fight because it didn't matter as much. So that's in my exhaust pile. I have 3 extra energy, and I will play this one. So orb effects get +1 at the end of my turn. I have 3 energy left. I'll play a block for 1, and I'll play a strike for 1 damage. And this gets exhausted. His turn, he does 2 damage to me, so I lose 1 health. Now I'm on 4 health, sorry. And my lightning actually will do 2 damage to him as well. And I get weakened, so my next attack is -1. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And roll die. Hope I get the 4, 5, or 6. I haven't hit any of those today. That was a 3. It's a 3. There we go. So he's going to hit me for 3. Yikes. So block card has to happen. And that just keeps me alive. And I might just do strike and strike. So it actually only does 1 damage because of the weaken. So 7 goes to 5. And then he loses 2 health because of the lightning. I didn't evoke it because if it would have worked out the same if I did evoke it. He eats me for 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. I'm on 2 health. So that Regal Pillow is looking like a great rest to me. Roll up. 4, 5, 6, 5. Free block. Let's go. But he does hit me and he hits me. Oh, for 2. It's not too bad. I did get my decay though. Alright, so I'll play Ball of Lightning. So 1 attack and I channel the lightning. So I know it's 4 damage. So that's going to kill him end of turn. So I'll just play this block so that way my decay, I have to take that 1 damage, doesn't actually trigger. And that's how I killed him because the orbs will hit off at the end of my turn. And we'll just get rid of this out of my discard pile. But yeah, the combo of turbo with that rare card is quite fun. This game is pretty cool. Alright, so I get 2 coins. I'm going to take a 5 and return a 3. And I get to gain a card. And I survived that fight. And there's another claw card, another turbo card, and a compiled driver, which is on attack. Draw 1 card for each type of orb that you have. I only have lightning orbs, so that's only just like a draw 1. Another turbo could be cool. Constantly play your hand, but I'm constantly getting curse. The curses are coming out, and the claw. I want orbs, and I want stuff that trigger the orbs and stuff, and I'm not taking any of these cards. I got too much attack in my deck, I feel, right now. So I don't really want to add more attack. So yeah, there we go. Alright, campsite. I'm on 2 health at this point, and upgrade isn't great. So I'm going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. And I have the very handy Regal Pillow that gives me an additional 3 health when I rest. 1, 2, 3. And that puts me on exactly 8 health. Right. So I'm on full health, so maybe campfire after the elite could be good. Actually, I get a campfire after the elite, but that was 2 well, they're both 2 campfires. They're identical routes, it's just when do I want to take it? I might upgrade the card first. So we get a relic. Let's have a look. Draw 3 cards. Exactly. That's going to hurt me with those curses. Although it does help turbo if it does trigger, actually. That could be good. Let's try the event. So I draw the Cleric. Hello, friend. I am the Cleric. Are you interested in my services? I can pay 1 to heal 3. I can pay 2 to upgrade or pay 3 to remove. I'm going to pay 3 to remove that curse. Can I remove that curse, or is that one of the ones that you can't actually get rid of? You can get rid of it. That's amazing. So pay 3, so I get 2 change. 1, 2. And get rid of that curse. At least I got the free relic that was able to help me back to full health. That was a good event. I like that Cleric. He's a healer Cleric, as most of them should be. Campfire. Upgrade a card. Should become like upgrade relics. That would be pretty cool. And 0 cost lightning could be fun. But with turbo, it doesn't really matter too much. That's just going to do more attack. I feel like I accidentally upgraded my defragment already. So I'm going to just say I'm going to upgrade defragment now. Now, I have mentioned this in my other one. I'm always going to mention this. Some of the cards like to peel the sleeves. I did order extra sleeves. However, I emailed Contention Games about it, and they sent me premium sleeves. They're much the same, except they shouldn't actually fray. So I'm just going to casually re-sleeve cards here and there. Next up is either a fight. No, I want to take on an elite before the big boss. So let's go for the event and see what we get. Encounter. If this is the first question mark, discard and draw again. If not, treat it as a normal fight room. So much like the video game, the fights can just appear in front of you. And this guy summons Acid Slime and a Spike Slime with him in that order. So this is my first triple combat. So yeah, I don't have any AoE attacks, so I can't like hit them all at once. Whereas the last run I was actually trying to play some AoE attacks, which is cool. So it's good to see something different with the same character. First up, we roll die. A 4, so this guy's hitting me for 2, he's hitting me for 1 and making me vulnerable. He hits me for 1. At least I get a free block out of it. Oh, I've got to shuffle in my curse again. This is the Ascender's Bane that I don't think I can get rid of. Maybe I can, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to read it when I get it. Oh, that's handy, but it does mean I take... If I play this card, it means I take too much damage. But I have no block in hand at all. I knew I had too many attacks in my hand. I have no block in my hand, so this could just happen. I think I just have to eat it. So I'm going to play this for 3 energy. I have 1 block. So he attacks me for 1. I lose the block. He attacks me for 2. He attacks me for 1. So 3 total. 1, 2, 3. I'm on 5. And I'm vulnerable. So it means the very next attack, I take double damage. But I can do 2 damage to someone. Let's just go to this guy here. 1, 2. For my end of turn defragment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a terrible draw. Alright, at least I got some lightning happening. Lightning McQueen, they call me. Roll die. Sorry, my son's really into cars. I know I like cars too. So 1 attack, weaken, and 1 attack. And I rolled a 2, nothing happens. I might try and kill the guy that's going to hit me for 1 down here. So, lightning attack. So I generate a lightning and I hit him for 1. So my lightning is just going to kill this guy. I have 2 energy left. I might generate another lightning because that way I can do some damage. And if I hit that guy for 1... He's on 3 health, actually. I'll hit this guy for 1. Cool. So that's it. Energy's gone. Now, this guy gets hit twice by lightning and dies. This guy gets hit once by lightning and dies. This guy makes me weaken, so my next attack is going to be nothing. And then I'll just like end my following turn, and the 3 lightning I have will take care of him. So that could have been a messy situation, but actually was all right. I'm like really cautious at this level of the game. I felt like I was a bit too cocky last run. So summons go back to the summon deck. My rewards for this fella. That's pretty cool because he's green slime. So 1 coin and get a card. So not too bad. I didn't see my curse that round, so you know the mystery's alive as to what it does. Alright, so hologram's great for 1 block, and put a card from your discard pile into your hand, but I'm just gonna take a basic leap because you saw that last one. I don't have a lot of block in this deck right now, and I need to get rid of those attack cards and balance it out a bit better. Yeah, you slowly identify the holes in your system. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I currently have 4 gold. I can go to the shop, but I won't be able to get a relic that one. I do have 1 potion. My health is 5. I did pick up a block card. The elites are harder in this level of the game, this Ascension level, but let's do it. I need to rip off the band-aid. And we draw this guy again. Boom. So he's got 22 health and he hits me for 4 and 4. Essentially, I can afford to take 1 of these hits. And 22 damage I need to pump out. Do I have that much attack power? And will I stay alive? So that is the question. I do have the strength potion, but a lot of my attacks don't come from strength, a place of strength. This could be another failed run. Roll die. 5. I feel like I get stuff for 5. Just a shield. I haven't rolled a 3 since I got my pocket watch. But I'll be really excited if I roll a 3. Alright, so I do have my orb effects get a +1, which is good. Yeah, let's just play that. Because I got some block here, some base attack. Orb effects get a +1. And I have 1 lightning right now, so 2 damage. So it's on 20 health. I get weakened twice. I think I'm just going to focus on blocks and orbs. But it's obviously, if I have the attacks in hand and nothing to play, I'm just going to play those to get rid of the weakens. But he's going to attack me for 4 now. 1. Oh, there you go. It can't be removed from your deck. It says it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I don't think I'm going to survive too much. I only have 3 cards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll pop this potion to get a strength of +1. Because I got 2 attacks. That could be good. So I am strengthened, and essentially that cancels out both of these for the 2 attacks I'm going to do. So attack 1. So he's on 20, so now he's on 19. Channel lightning. I drew no block. Did I roll the die? I don't think I did. 6. Trigger any die ability. Let me restart this turn. Put him back on 20 health. Because I rolled a 6, I can make it a 3. But I'll be weakened twice. That's still there. And I don't think I had the lightning. Alright. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay, still did not draw great. But with the turbo in hand, that's good. So I'll play the turbo to get an extra 3 energy. So I'm at 6, which is my maximum. And I get this to my discard pile. I'll play these 2 blocks for 2. Yeah. So I'm on block 2, and I have 4 energy left. Pop that potion so I have strengthen. So attack 1. But I'm weakened and strengthened, so a weakened goes away, and I just do 1 damage. So he's on 19. So far, same results. And I channel that. That stay there, sure. And then I will... So that cost me 1. I have 3 energy remaining. I can play all 3 of these cards. So that's attack 1, the strike. And then the weaken goes away. And that's attack 2. And I'm not going to evoke the orb because that does 4 damage. It's not going to kill him. And I think there's still a couple of turns left. So that's pretty much it. And then end of turn, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on 12 health. He then hits me for 4. So I lose 2 block. And I go from 5 to 3 health. And then next turn he's going to attack me for 4. So I draw the 3 and shuffle again. It took me 2 turns to generate essentially 10 damage. So I draw 2 cards. Let's see how I go. Not bad. Let's roll. A 4, so I just get the block. I need to survive here. I'm on 0 block here, so 1 energy. I'm not strengthened anymore. The potion goes away. So for 1 energy, I get 2 block. For the other energy, I get a 3rd block. And then I'll play strike, like my lightning strike, to generate my 3rd lightning orb. And that's it. And then he takes 2, 4, 6 damage from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I survive this, I win. He's on 5 health. So he does 4 attack. I have 3 block. So I lose 1. So I'm on 2 health. And then it'll be my turn again. I'll end my turn straight away and do 6 damage. He's on 5 health. So I'm on 2 health. That was quite close. Oh, man. All right, so I gained 2 silver. So I'm going to take a 5 and return 3. I gain a relic. Oh, okay. That's cool. I really like this. If I roll a 1 or a 2, it says you may... Why are these cards green? You may exhaust a card in your hand to deal 2 damage. That I really like that card. It will really help me generate my orbs and things. And I gain a card. So 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's cool. I'm taking Storm. Start of your turn, generate 1 lighting. That's really cool. Let's do that. So that gets added to my deck. My first power. Oh no, I had the fragment is a power. It's weird in the video game. Oh no, it's still power in the video game. Yeah, it is. It's been a while. I've been playing a lot of the board game, not the video game. So I move up to the campfire just before the elite now on the map. And I feel like I need to rest because I'm on 2 health. So let's rest. So I get 1, 2, 3. Now I'm back to 5. And my relic, the Regal Pillar, I get another 3. And I heal from 2 to 8, my max, which is exactly what I did earlier in the run. And now we're at the elite. Hexaghost. I really like this guy. He's cool. So as you can see, he does a lot of wounds. So exhausting of wounds on a 1 or a 2 is really powerful, especially like against a guy like this guy. So he has 36 hit points. So the top is for a single player, the second is for 2 players, and so on. I've only played this 2 players. I would love to play 3, but it will need to be with people that understand the game enough to keep it flowing. And you can do things where, like, the back of the rulebook has suggestions of how you could just like resume playing from Act 3. It's like how to like simulate random events and things like that. So that way you have a established deck and ready to punch on. Right. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. You saw I started on 5 hit points last battle, but this guy is harder. So let's go. A 6 means I can trigger any relic I like. So he's going to attack me for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just see what cards I draw in my opening hand before we decide what we're triggering. I got my Storm. That's a dream first draw, to be honest. So I might trigger this one. You may exhaust a card in your hand to deal 2 damage, and I'll exhaust a strike to try and get some more deck balance during this fight. So it does 2 damage to him. Straight out of the gates. That is so cool. Basically, it's a 50-50 chance. Situational, though, as to if I trigger the Carrion's Ashes here. But I'm going to play my first power, which is start of turn, Channel of Lightning. That is super powerful. And then I need to play a block card here, so I'll play my Leap for 2 block. So that way I can preserve for when I don't have a block card in my hand. So I'll play 2 cards, and then I'll just play a strike just to hit him once. And Storm stays out because it's a power. So now he attacks me for 1. And I'm going to take the wounds card to my hand. So it says, put in your discard pile. You can't play it. End of turn, take a damage if it's in your hand. So he moves down the chain, and I draw 5. Oh, he takes 1 hit for the lightning orb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be out of my deck from last fight. So we'll draw another card. Alright, so I got my Ascender's Bade, so I'm just going to exhaust that now. But let's roll a die. I got a 4. Just a block. Cool, so I'm going to hit for 4. So I'll start a turn, I Channel Lightning. I will play my only block card in my hand for 1 energy to go up to 2 block. I will play Lightning Ball to hit him for 1 and channel a Lightning. And let's just do it. Let's just evoke the orb twice. Although, did I already play? No, I played 1 block, 1 hit. And then I'll channel my orb twice for 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on 27 health. End of turn, 1 damage for each of those lightning effects. I'm going to take my wounds on his turn. and I'm going to hit for 4. So I have 2 block, so I lose 2 health. So I'm down to 6 health. Thankfully, he's not attacking me this turn. This will be a dream turn to get that to fragment card. 5 cards and roll die. I got a 3, so I draw 3, so I will get it. Because 1, 2, and then it's a shuffle. It's cool that I'm shuffling the deck before I get hit with 2 wounds. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I got the fragment. I knew that was going to happen. So big hand here, big play happening. I'm going to play Turbo to get 6 energy total and put that in my discard. Play Defragment, so end of turn orb effects get +1. So that was actually a dream. This actually is going pretty well. I don't know. How do I lose it from here? It's going to be tight. Alright. Oh, start a turn, generate a lightning because of the power. I'm not getting hits here, so let's just try and get some lightning out and do some damage. So I will play Ball of Lightning for 1 energy. So what does 1 damage? Then I evoke a lightning. So I would channel it, but you can't channel more. So it does 2 damage for evoking. Then I will play the Zap for channeling a lightning. It does 2 damage. So he's on 20. And lastly, I will 4 damage now or 2 each turn. Yeah, let's do it 2 each turn. So 1 attack. So he goes to 19 total. End of turn, 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's on 13. And I take 2 wounds. I'm just going to tuck that a bit under. Alright, he drops down. So now he's going to attack me for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And I got my first wound. And I draw a 5, which gets me a free block. Would have loved to have exhausted a card. This is going to hurt. So I will play a block card. So I'm on 2 energy left and 2 block. Getting hit for 3. And then I'll play Ball of Lightning for 3 damage. So I'm 10. And then I'll just play this attack for 1 damage. So it goes to 9 health. I end my turn. This is still in my hand, so I have to take a damage. Then all my stuff goes off. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's on 3 health, so I will win it next turn. But he does hit me for 3. 1, 2, 3. And I basically win the fight. Oh, no, I don't, because he gets 5 block here. So I need to get through that. So start a turn. Also, yeah, channel lightning. I think I forgot it last turn. It's at 1 health. So I need 6 damage total, which I do from my orbs alone. Cool, let's do it. We won Act 1. Let's get some rewards and set up for Act 2. That's pretty amazing. I finished Act 1 on 4 health. And let's see what relics we get, etc. So we draw 3 boss relics. They're special, and we get to pick of the 3. And we draw 3 cards, and we get to pick which 3 red cards we want to do. You get to look at everything before you decide. So I have Holy Water. I can start a combat, place 2 cubes, remove a cube and gain energy. That's nice. The other one is start a turn, gain energy, but you can't gain gold. And the other one is gain energy and you can't smith. It's rare I want more energy, so I think I might take the Holy Water out of these because I can pick when I want to do it. So we'll put 2 cubes on that so I can remove it to gain energy. That's actually really... Then 3 rare cards. There's no detriment. I can gain gold and still upgrade. Like, why not? This one is Lightning Orb. Ends of turn effects get a +1. Specifically lighting. So it means each one of my orbs will do 3 damage. So it means having 3 of them out will do 9. That's good. Yeah, this one's Dark Orbs. This one is 0 cost cards, which I have none of, for my knowledge. So Static Distance is what we're going to be doing. Lightning Orbs get +1. This is a lightning deck, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm gonna take a brief break and set up for Act 2. And I'm super keen. This is turning out pretty fun, and Act 2 is so much harder. So, all right, let's go. Let's see how we go. Ascension 5 in the board game, I think, out of 10. Out of 13. Out of 13 Ascensions, we're at Essential 5. We've got a great deck happening. So let's see if we can beat Act 2. And there's only 3 acts. There is a thing where you can get the key. I'm sure if you're familiar, if you played the video game. I ain't going for the key. As you can see, that type of elite is not in the map. So we just want to beat 3 acts, essentially. And it's a real challenge if you can do it. Roll die to see which elite we are going for. 5. The champ. Hoo-hoo. This guy. 40 health, but then he basically comes back with 40 health again. So we need to kill him twice. He gets harder. But will we see him? I don't know. So the champ's at the top here. Act 4. And let's start with a combat. There's no like first elite or anything. You just go straight for it now. Who do we draw? Snake Plant. He has 17 health. I'm going to use this tracker for monsters' health nowadays. I need a bunch of red cubes out because we're going to need more. As you can see, 17 health for a standard baddie is steep. So let's see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I love hitting a 3 on the die roll. Let's see how we go. Oh, that's sick. I love that. I should try and predict, or whatever you want to call them. 3, draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get here. Any of those cool powers. Static Discharge is cool. Cost me 2. Unfortunately, he's hitting me for 5. And I only have 3 energy. I could get more, though. Right, let's do it. Let's remove a cube off my holy water. Drink some holy water to get an energy. And play Static Discharge. So, end of turn, lightning effects get +1. So, I am on 2 thing. And I need some block stats. So, I'll play my leap to get 2 block. Leap might be my first upgrade. Let's see how we go. And I'll play block again for 1 block. This guy pretty much is always going to hit me, but my health is... Oh, are you fully healed, by the way? I'm on 8 health. My health's okay. I will lose 2 here. I'm likely to... I could be drawing my turbo with a really good card, so I might remove another cube to gain an energy and do lightning strike to hit him and gain a lightning just to help that momentum go. So that's in my turn. Lightning orbs hit for 2 each at the moment. 1, 2, 1, 2. So he's on 12. He hits me for 5. I have 3 block. I lose 2 HP. I don't think that's too bad at this stage. I did use all of my holy water though. So I got a 2. So I can exhaust a Cardi for 2 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he hits me for 5. Alright, so I got my Ascender's Bane. I'll exhaust my strike to do 2 damage to him. So he's on 10 health. I don't need to play my turbo because I've only got 2 cards. Oh, I do if I want to play this. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose a lot of health here. So I'll play turbo to get 3 energy. That's my discard. And then play my defragment. And then I'll play this. So start a turn, I'll get a lightning. So these things trigger. So they go for 3 each now. So 6 health goes down. So he goes from 10 to 4. He hits me for 5. So I have 0 block. I'm on 6 health. I go down to 1. Yikes. And then my orbs will kill him the following turn. Jeez, that was the first guy. I went from 8 down to... This deck needs some fixing. Alright. I get 1 gold as a reward. I get to gain a card. Claw comes out. Start a turn, draw a card. It's a power, or evoke an orb. I got to take the power to draw a card, right? Like, more cards are better. Unfortunately, it takes up a card, so it really takes 2 turns to kick in. But as you can see, there's a bit of turns to have. Doesn't help me with my block at the moment. Not immediately, anyway. Oh, man. I'm stressed now. I was feeling good. Hitting a shop sounds good. Hitting an elite sounds scary, considering that was a non-elite and the elites are harder in this Ascension level in particular. But the closest campfire is 1, 2, 3 away. 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So I need to survive another fight here. This could be a fight too. There's harder events. But I'm stuck with an event either way. Here is the safest route, but I'm on 1 health right now. That guy could kill me. But if I go this way, I have an option. I can always hit this elite anyway. All right, let's go up the middle here and hope this is a nice event. I was feeling nice. This event could just be take a damage, and that's the end of the run. I really hope that's not a prediction. I can gain $2 or gain $7 and a curse. Considering it costs 3 to remove a card, $7 and a curse could be handy because it really makes me spend this shot. But the curse the curse I could get could be not, you can't remove it. All right, let's gain 7 and a curse and hope it's a nice curse. I can't look. You guys are going to look for me. Let's go. When played, exhausted. That's a 1 cost. That's not the worst. That's not the worst curse. Wasn't the worst event. Now we go to the shop. And I said it before and I'll say it again. This reference board is amazing. Who needed the neoprene? This board is where it's at. Put it out. It's done. Let's get some relics out. Look at the topmost relic and buy it if you want it. That's cool. Starter strike, still +1 damage. Once per combat, if you shuffled your draw pile, gaining strength. It doesn't really help me at the moment. But potions, I can carry 2 potions. Some of them can be game changing. Draw 3 cards is just handy to have. Alright. You can only do this once. Pay 3 to remove a card. I might pay 3 and just remove that curse I just picked up. It's a nice curse, but better off not having it. None of these relics are really great for me. I'm going to draw these 3 cards and possibly buy. So this will cost 3 because that's the blue. That also costs 3. This one also costs 3. I'm glad I revealed it. You don't always have to because I don't really want any of these, although block could be great. That's just a 1 block always, and it's a free play. That could save me. It's not a great block card. It's a 1 block card, but it's better than a no block card. I have no cards that cost 0 because I have no cards that cost 0, so it's not going to be, I'm not going to get that benefit. And there might be better candidates to upgrade later. It's still just a 2 block. All right, let's think about this. I want this draw cards. That's going to get me out of jail immediately if I have no blocks. So I'm going to buy that for 2. So I get 3 back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold remaining. Strength is a nice thing. It costs 9 though. And I haven't yet had the opportunity to shuffle my draw pile in that last combat anyway. That's on sale for 5. I could just buy relics at any point. And a lot of the high cost relics just came out, so they could be cheaper ones up for grabs here. Let's do that. It's on sale for 5 gold. We'll do that. And I'm not going to buy any of these 3. So that way I can use that relic to get me out of jail. Once per combat, look at the top card of either deck and buy it or discard it. So I have 4 gold remaining. So that could be handy. Not a bad shot. Got a curse before, remove the curse, use that money to buy. It wasn't the worst result, to be honest. Was not the worst result. Alright, looking at this, I ain't taking on that elite with 1 health. So we've got to survive this combat and then reach the camp file to the top left. Please be kind to me, deck. And draw pile. Not really. I'm confused. This one potentially. So, 23 health for Snecko. Yeah. It's stuck. So he's got 22 health. He is green, so that's why you're seeing him as the space mat. So he hits pretty hard. I think if he rolls a 3 or a 4, I'm potentially dead. But what's really cool is my cards will cost 1 in that scenario. So I guess that's how they cater for it, but I really have to get lucky on my draws. So basically that's the cost of all your cards in your hand. So if I roll a 5, every card in my hand is going to cost me 3. So that's rough. So start of combat, fill up my holy water, and let's go for Snecko. Shuffle. Oh man, so let's roll, see what happens. A 5, so everything's going to cost 3 to play, and I'm going to hit for 2. So on a 5, I get a free block, and that's it. So that's good. So I just need 1 block card to survive the hit. But I really want to deal some damage to him with that 22 health. Pretty much blocks the name of the game here. Let's get the lightning started here. So for 1 attack, so I do 1 damage to him and start with lightning. I need 1 block. Oh, that cost me 3 energy. Yeesh. Okay, so I will play my turbo to gain 3 energy. Oh no, my turbo costs 3 as well. I can play 1 card this turn. Ooh, that's... I need to block him. So for the cost of 3, I play this block 2 card. And that's it. I can't play my 0 cost turbo card because it costs too much energy. It costs 3. Even with my holy water, I ain't getting there. That's it. I play block for my first turn, so he stays on 23 health. Except my lightning does still trigger. He hits me for 2. Survive, lose the rest of my health. Roll die, that sucked. 4. So on a 4, I gain a free block. And that's it. He's now going to hit me for 5, but cards cost 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is... Okay, that was in my fight from last game. I have not played my turbo, as you all saw. Oh, man, I'm dead. I can't block this. I have 1 defend card. Oh, no. Swift Potion. Draw 3 cards. Let's take a swig of that. 1, 2, 3. Still dead here. I have 1 block card. I have 2 block cards total. So if I play block... Where is it? Block and block for 2. I'm on 3 block total. Getting hit for 5. I have 1 health. I need to find another block somewhere. I have 2 energy left. I can look at the top card of the potion deck or the relic deck. Buy it or discard it. I hope I get a block potion here. Looking at the potion deck. Deal 2 damage to any row. Hey, yeah, I could make sure he gets hit. And that's it. I have no block cards. So he'll hit me for 5 in there. Just out of curiosity, if I look at the top of the relic deck turn 1, the next attack is played twice. Okay, and that's on a 1. So I wouldn't have been able to kill him. Just on a bad luck draw and a bad luck roll. That's it. So we got not very far into Act 2. This game is hard. The Ascension levels are real. Like, in the video game, they're really hard too. It took me a while just to beat the game the first time. But then after that, you start getting a bit of a roll and a bit more synergies. Here, I think I just took too much attack cards. So let's take a look. Let's clear this out a bit and have a look at this deck. So I could have played that to draw a card, but that wouldn't have been immediate anyway. So attacks here. I'm going to put powers there. That's an attack technically as well. So a lot of power. There's attack, 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 block cards, attack, block, block. And this is my turbo. So as you can see, I had 4 block cards in my whole deck out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack cards. I didn't need this many attack cards because these are where my damage are. It's the lightning effects. Most of these are strikes. It's just I never had an opportunity to get rid of them because I took on the curses. I risked it a little bit there. And 2 ball lightnings early in the run kind of sucked, but it solidified my strategy as to what I was going for. So yeah, if I didn't take those 2 and kept this about 50-50 and slowly whittled that away, this would have been a great deck just with the Storm alone. But that's the excitement of Slay the Spire, because you never know the type of deck that you're going to create, and you're just thinking, how do I pivot entirely? You know, when it comes to just like reading the map and actually playing the cards that you see and having all those key choices in the video game translates perfectly into the board game. So that is my half a playthrough of Act 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me for more of Slay the Spire in the future. I love this game, so it's really simple for me to just turn on the camera and create some content. So I'm hoping to just like keep doing it even if no one watches. So if you have watched it, I really honestly thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.